Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to create a poster using Google Docs. First, we're going to get to the Google homepage, and I'm going to search for Google Docs. That's the fastest way I know how to get there. We'll choose the correct website, and I already have documents in here. You may need to go through a sign-in or login process, but once you do that, you will see this screen which shows your Drive folder, and this syncs up all of your files that you have through Google. So like I've got some pictures, I've got some Word documents, or not Word documents, but written documents that I've looked at from other people. And what we're going to do with the poster is create a new document. So once you see this page, you can click on Create. And for the poster, I'm going to choose Drawing. Okay. So this is the basic template that you'll have for your poster. Let me kind of reframe this a little bit. You have all of your control tabs at the top. File allows you to rename it. So I'm going to do this as Demo Poster. You might want to save it with the name of the group that you're researching. Here's your edit, so you can undo or redo, cut and paste, all that typical editing stuff. You can change the view, and then you can insert, and this will be your main tab that you use for this assignment. You also have some options for formatting and how you arrange images. Okay, but for now, take your mouse cursor to the page, to the document, and if you right click, you'll pull up this taskbar, and I want you to pick background. And this allows you to choose the background color of your poster, so you and your group members can decide what you'd like that to look like. Choose a color that you think represents the mood or the intent of the group that you researched. All right, I'm going to choose blue today because I just feel like it. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to insert a picture. So if I go to Insert, I'm going to select Image. Okay, you have a couple of options. You can take a picture right now if you want to do that. You can upload images from your own flash drive. You can copy and paste the URL where you found the picture that you want to use. For your poster, your images should largely be coming from your own material, your own phone camera. So we're going to go to choose an image to upload. So hopefully you've saved it somewhere you can find it pretty easily. And I'm just going to select an image that would introduce myself. So here I found the JPEG that I want to use, which is of me and my husband and my dog at the beach. Okay, and now you'll see it centers it, but I can actually move this around. So I can resize the photo, which I'm going to do because it's really large, and I can just drag it and move it anywhere around. So this works pretty much like a PowerPoint slide, but I feel like it's a little less restrictive actually than what you can do on PowerPoint. Okay, so I'm going to do that here, leave that here, and I'm going to label the picture. I want to label the image. So I'm going to go back to my Insert tab, and I'm going to check text box. Okay, so now I'm going to include the size of the box I want, so I can type something in there that says, sorry, first name, all right, Ms. Donaldson with her husband Dan and dog Molly. Okay, so obviously this isn't showing up very well, so I can change the color How do I change color? Oh yeah. If I want to change the color of the text, I go up to this box that has an A with the underline. It says text color. And I'm going to make it a little brighter. How about something in gold? Ooh, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, red. All right, and I'm going to make it bold, and I want to change the font. So I'm going to find something that I think is pretty, but still legible. That's important for people to be able to read what you're writing. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, lobster. Okay. You also want to be consistent about the fonts that you choose. All right, so I can move this all around also. Yeah, so I want my poster to have some dynamic interest, so I'm going to offset it a little bit. Okay, and I can rotate this also, just if I want to, oops, do something different. So you can play around with this a little bit and choose choose what you think will work best. Okay. For your audience to both be able to understand your poster and be attracted to it, right? Your job is to get your audience's attention. Okay, so now that I'm messing around with this, okay. All right, so that's the basic idea. If you want to layer things differently, I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to upload another image. This is a picture of me dancing. Okay. And maybe what I want to do is put the image of my family on top, of me and my family on top. So I've, want to switch the overlay. So here I can choose order and choose bring to front. Or if I want to put it back, I can send it backwards. So bring to front brings it all the way. It's the first thing on the page, so now I've covered up my text box, which is kind of a problem. If you say send backward, it goes back one step. So what we want to do here is we want to bring that to the front. We want to bring the text box to the front, Okay, and now we've got the order that I want. So you can mess around with the layering effects also. And let's see, I want to insert a little label for this picture. And like I said, you want to be really consistent. So I'm going to use the same font, make sure it's bold. I'm going to use the same color. Okay. All right. You do want to title your poster, and you want to make sure your names are on it. And you can do this all through the text box function. You also can add some visual enhancements if you want by just inserting lines or arrows or decorations, right? If you want to point something out on the text, for example, but I don't like that, so I'm going to cut it by using the editing tool. All right. So yeah, have some fun with this, play around, don't get too caught up in don't get too caught up in the program. Remember that the function of this is to have a good visual to use to support your informal presentation on Thursday. But this should be a fun tool for you to use. And because it's in Google Docs, you can share it with your group members and work on it outside of class from your own computers at home. All right, guys, good luck.